of Stockton.
Welcome.
Welcome. What's up, Stockton? This is us. We're back from our break. This is Marcellus, Timothy, Alex, and our special guest, Darius. And what we're going to do, we just got done talking about the numbers, running the numbers, and we're going to take a break from that because my brain is getting a little sore from all this math. And we're going to talk about something else to line up. We're going to throw some weather and traffic your guys' way.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there, get it done early. It's already 72 degrees. It's going to be a high of 94 today, low of 61 tonight, so it'll feel good later on tonight. However, it won't feel good today when you got to get everything done. Get it out there. Get it done early. It's already 72 degrees, like I said. Tomorrow, 95, and the rest of the week. Jumps up to 100 degrees on Saturday. So do it now. Relax on Saturday in the AC. You won't have anything to worry about. As far as traffic goes, everything is looking good on the 5 and the 99 in this area. However, there is on Lower Sac and Marlette Road a car fire. Just be prepared to be a little stoppage in traffic over there, but no cause for concern, just a little delay. And then also there is a dead animal on Thornton Road and DeVaries that's causing a little delay as well.
A dead animal.
Yeah.
What is it, a cow or something?
Well, it doesn't really tell you what it is, but it does say it's an animal. So the delays are going to be expected there, so just be prepared. If you're running late, go somewhere, take another direction. Other than that, 99 and I-5 in this direction on both southbound and northbound, everything's clear. Have fun, get to work safe, and whatever else you're doing. So that is your weather and traffic for the moment. So we're all here, so we're safe. We don't have to deal with any of that. No animals on the way for us.
Luckily.
Yeah, luckily. So from that, we go on to horoscopes. And I think Tim's going to take that over today since we have no Ronnie. We didn't even send her a shout out.
Oh yeah, Ronnie.
Yes.
I hope so, Ronnie. Don't be like that, man.
Yeah, you better be supporting, even though you're not here.
Yeah. So today we have our special guest here, Darius Oliver, and I figured we should read off his first just to start off. So Pisces, if there's any Pisces out there,
nice.
Yeah, if there's any Pisces out there, feel free to listen in. You won't be in the mood for any recreational activity that doesn't automatically include structure, rules, and a set leader. Oddly enough, you may actually want to be the leader this time out. And why not? You're not ordinarily fond of taking the reins, but with your natural intuition even more finely honed at the moment, you're the perfect person for the job. Just don't take it too seriously. Remember, you're supposed to be having fun too.
Got it. And that was the universe saying.
So
Renee said thanks for the shout out. Hey, everybody. Act like she's here. Give her high five. Big high five. Now push her out of the chair. Boom. Okay. Okay.
That's what we like, support.
Nice.
Okay,
yeah,
so
we need that one view. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't been listening. Are you kidding me? You know what time it is? Come on.
So
now.
speaking of Renee and her sign,
Cool.
Leo, you have been working hard, diligently putting your nose to the grindstone for some time now, and now the stars are setting up such an amazing set of influences. Well, let's just say you're geared up for far more than a casual congratulatory pat on the back. It's time to make arrangements, discreetly of course, for celebrations with you as a guest of honor. Congrats.
Man, is she getting some serious signs of being married soon?
Because her
yeah, she had,
That's what's really going on.
That's what's going on, man. She's at a proposal brunch right now.
She is at court right now, signing documents.
Dude.
Hey.
Sorry, we've been reading her horoscope for our what is that? Libra? What was it?
Leo.
And
Yesterday,
Leos are going through it, man.
either yesterday or the day before, it was talking about how she was going to be in a relationship or a friendship was going to be taking the next step.
Yeah, with somebody from work that you work with.
Oh no, that
and
was Alex over here.
That was his, but hers and his like linked up perfectly, and I was like, oh, your work buddy. And then they started blushing and whatnot, and then it was funny. Yeah, it was funny. Okay, now for Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? Play it. I'm playing.
Okay, well, we'll do Aquarius last.
Okay,
because that's my sign. We'll do Alex next. So, you've got one more day left to have some serious fun, and you're quite ready to take full advantage of the situation. With several astrological influences putting love in the spotlight, you're ready for whatever comes along, and you should definitely focus your attention on romance. The stars are sending along a day or two of nice earthly affection. Ready or not, here it comes.
Dude, yours has been on fire, man. If you don't get some within this week or the next,
go out somewhere.
Your horoscope is telling you, bro. Test it out.
Test the water.
Yeah, test the water. I don't know if you are, but it'd be a good if anything tender, because
it's Stockton Beer Week. You know, I should get out there and.
It's what is it?
It's Beer Week. Yes.
What does that mean?
Over at Channel Brewing, they're having Beer Week.
There's a lot of different businesses that are. Yeah, have discounts for beers. Like at the Abbey tonight, they have donut and a beer.
It is Tuesday. Does anybody have a $2 Tuesday in Cali? We have them all over St. Louis.
On visit Stockton website, they have all the information. But it's one of the things I wanted to mention later, so we'll actually touch on that. And
we'll have to grab a beer.
Yeah,
Okay, so for me and Marcellus,
let's do it.
Better think really hard about it before you even consider letting the cat out of the bag. There's a very serious astrological team standing guard in your house of secrets, and they don't take their duties lightly. This pack doesn't take kindly to informants either, and they're big fans of arranging that folks get exactly what they deserve. Serious stuff? You bet. Lock those lips and throw away the key. You'll know when it's time to talk about it.
Yeah, I gotta stop telling all my good secrets. You know, I can't just start sharing them with everybody, man.
You gotta do them off air.
Yeah, dude, I gotta. Like he was saying the other day, just wait until they're a little bit more serious and then holler at them.
And then since everybody else is getting some romance clues over here, the random one we'll read off today will be Gemini, which is one that Marcellus and I can connect with.
Ooh, sweet.
So we'll see what's going on with Geminis today. In your own intellectual and articulate way, you've never taken the issue of closeness lightly. Regardless of whether it's physical, emotional, or intellectual, you see getting to know someone as a commitment. Right now, you're even more intently focused on being faithful, true, and honest to the ones you love. How nice. Use this mood to convince others to do the right thing with your wonderful gift of gab.
Wonderful gift of gab?
Gab, talking.
Oh, gab, jab, jibber jab.
Yeah, so hopefully we meet some nice Geminis.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm not trying to hear it.
Not with Alex and Renee getting all the
hot, making it hot in here and stuff. I had to walk out for a second.
Your guys' signs have been pretty relationship based. I'm pretty jealous.
That summer heat.
You need to take advantage of that. I don't know what it is. Are we waiting for
the winter? I don't know. I don't know.
Is our season waiting for the winter? It's just like, nah, you be cool. Find yourself.
Like, find yourself.
The fuck? What the heck?
It'll come to you in time. Like she'll find you. Just don't look or something like that.
All right. So that was the horoscope. So we're gonna jump back into some numbers now.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Cool. I've been a little quiet.
Hey, you've been over there.
Yeah.
Getting them ready.
Working.
Yeah, I've been. So I was calculating someone's numbers from a listener of ours. You actually called me in right at some really good timing because I just finished the calculation of the name. Just finished the birthday. And I found some interesting things. Now, I don't know. I don't think I met Stephanie.
I'm
No,
ready to see
I
a
don't think
boring reading.
Maybe
That's
not.
What I'm ready to
She's
see.
a long time listener to this morning show, but she's also part of the sports team here.
Oh, really?
Okay.
At KXVS.
Okay.
Okay. So you never met her?
No, never.
And
I don't think so.
You met her though, right, Alex?
Yeah.
And you're listening right now, right, Stephanie? Yeah, she just said.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe you. We
The
believe you.
vibrational
Yeah.
effects that he has. He already knows how it is.
The numbers check out.
Yeah.
Yep.
He has said. Okay. All right, so let me see. Okay. So, Stephanie, I do not know what you know and don't know about numerology. But if you've been listening to the show to this point, you know that numerology is a study of the numbers, how they affect us, the vibrations, what we do, the energies we give off and bring in. And some of the basic characteristics that we get or that I found from looking at your name. Because you're born on the 14th of December. And the number 14, this deals with, 1, 4, and 5. So when we're talking about these numbers here, we're talking about 1 being dealing with leadership-related themes, independence-related themes, ego-related themes. We're talking about anything that deals with the self that includes standing up for oneself or not standing up for oneself, and challenges that arise from that, and then also challenges that arise from being able to express ourselves in situations and being direct with our expression and very clear with how we communicate. But your independence is deeply rooted in the number 4. And that's structure, stability, process, order. So here we have independence coupled with stability and structure. Now, your independence relies on your structure, and the 1 and the 4 gives us 5. So when you have this structure built on independence, it generates 5 for you, which is freedom. The ability to do many things, lots of options. It'll also include themes that are associated with feelings of uncertainty. It'll have issues related with loss. And this is all designed to teach detachment, because 5 is a number of detachment, and it's to maintain a balance between these types of things, between getting overly attached and then having a healthy sense of detachment, but not it's the right balance that's really important here.
So you're saying like a significant loss of a loved one could affect that?
Well, when I say loss, it can be a number of things that a person can view themselves as losing, or have the sense of loss.
It doesn't have to be actual physical loss.
Correct.
Like pride,
Right.
It could be emotional, it could be physical, it could be
Right, and it's themes that will be experienced, especially since she has this 14, which is what we call a purifier number.
okay.
There are certain numbers that are purifiers, and they give us chance to clear up previous things. If you believe this, great. If not, great. But things in a previous lifetime from like past reincarnations. 14, to be born on that day, some people refer to it as a karmic number, but to be born on a day like that would indicate that some things that we may or may not have done in previous lifetimes, we may have done in excess, or we may have been lacking in as particular energy in that way. So we're here to purify that karma from the previous lifetime, so we don't have to keep dealing with it again. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, oh, okay, you're giving this. Now I'm gonna send this dude to show you, like, okay, or dude or whatever, this website, it's gonna show you that, hey, look, this 14, you have it, so you can take care of it, address it, and get it done. You know, this is what it's here for. But ultimately, 14 and then 5. The 5, these are, I'm just giving different aspects of the same number. But 5 is all about fun too. It's all about freedom and variety and travel. I'm born on the 5th, so I have similar themes that play out with me as well. However, since hers is made up of the 1 and 4, it gives a slightly different vibration. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yeah, after everything.
The
was
1
explained
and
the last
yeah,
couple
the
days.
1 and 4 are different thing, but then you add that up with the 5, which is this, and then that, and then they compare to this, and then this is another example.
Perfect. There you go.
I'm already knowing.
Hey,
I'm working the link.
Numerologist.
No, I think I can. Throw me some numbers. Look, so what you want to do is this one. It's gonna see. Okay, no. Start off with say something like 12. Okay, so what? And this is straight off of BS. Like, but this is how I would do it.
Just tell them get a 66 shirt.
Look, yeah. So the one right. See, your 1 is your confidence, but then that 2, that's your leniency. But what I did is I added up together and I got a 3, which also happens to be a master or something. You know what I'm saying? Keep leading on like the words like they compliment itself before you know it. You're just wooing because it's gonna give you a good feeling. That, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. You're almost like a masseuse or somebody of that
therapist or something like that.
Yeah, I like it, man. I like it a lot.
The crazy thing about it is, you give me the wrong birthday. Like if you say that you and Tim, people have done this. People will try this. They will do this just to mess with me and be like, all right, man, like we heard about this dude. He thinks he could read my numbers and stuff. Right,
oh,
man?
snap.
Let's go.
Like,
let's go to him and be, all right, man, I'm going to give him your birthday. You give him mine, all right?
Okay.
We'll
oh, my God.
Says. So I'm like, okay. So you're going to do that. Okay. Sounds good. So I do the calculation. I'm talking to this dude. I'm looking him straight in the eye, not realizing that this dude is over here blushing when I'm sitting
because what you're saying resonates
like,
so well with him. He's like what?
Yeah,
like how you know this is about me? Like I haven't talked to you.
Yeah. And then I'm talking to this dude, looking this dude straight in his eye, look in his face, and I'm noticing this dude over here kind of getting squeamish and like feeling a little bit uncomfortable. Not that readings will make a person that way, but it's just
that's funny.
They were asking specific questions, and it's like, okay, well, hey, you want to know, so I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I see.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, because there's that old saying, don't ask a question, don't ask for an answer you don't want.
Right, and that's how I found out. I'm like, well, so what's your guys' feelings on it? They're just like smiling, like it's just really awkward, and they're like, oh man, dude, we thought you were just making stuff up, but we actually switched birthdays. But I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because I'm just describing you, but you can. That's the funny thing about it. If you give me wrong numbers or someone else's, it's gonna be accurate. If as long as I have the right birthday. If you give me the wrong birthday, it's gonna be off. And that's the generally speaking, that's the way that I'll be wrong. Is if someone gives me the wrong birthday or the wrong name, or if they try to mess with me and give me somebody else's. That's why the way that I love to when I talk to skeptics, I always say, hey, look, man. Don't tell me your birthday. Tell me somebody who's not here with me right now. Tell me somebody that I never met, and I don't know anything about them. I don't know if they're boy or girl, old. I don't know if they're even. You know what I mean? I don't know. Mm-hmm. You just tell me their birthday. I'll tell you what we get from that, and that usually is very powerful because skeptics tend to be very educated people. Not saying that people who are not skeptics are not educated, but they're educated in certain forms of psychology. That they're educated in certain things like cold reading and such like that, where they're like, well, hey, man, if I tell you, then you can just read my body language and look at my facial expressions and be able to tell, if, you know, like, and just cold read me.
But don't you not have but don't I know you're good with numerology, but we were talking before and you were saying that you hadn't taken any psychology courses yet, so
I haven't taken psychology.
So you wouldn't be able to so all the information you would pull out wouldn't be from a cold reading.
Right. I haven't like, I mean, I know what cold reading is, and I know that people use it, but that's the beauty of numerology. It's not necessary. You know what I mean? Especially, that's why I like to do with skeptics, is because if you're going to tell somebody, like if a skeptic tells me his birthday, and I describe him to a T, he's going to be like, well, you just cold read me. Why should I believe you?
Right.
You know, you probably just read my body language.
Well, when I first met you, I gave you my mom's birthday. You did that same thing. You said, just give me somebody's birthday. And I'd given him my mom's. And he just started, he started going in. And, yeah,
and you're just sitting
and I'm
there.
like, wait a minute.
And you're
dude,
just sitting there like.
He doesn't know. I didn't tell her who it was or anything like that. But some of the things he was saying was actually accurate and made sense. So then I started to pay attention a little bit more. Because, yeah, we've heard all these different things. Like you said, somebody does the palm reading. Somebody, you put your blood in a bowl and can read that. And so it's hard to believe when you don't see it all the time. So to have somebody like that say, well, just give me a birthday, and then be accurate on certain things that you know to be true, then, yeah, you're going to pay attention a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that's the fun of it. That's the fun of it. So, but now where having this understanding of body language does help is when you don't need to prove that it's true, when you don't need to do any of this, like, oh, like when a person, here's the difference. It's all in the questions you ask, man. Like, people don't realize how deep you can go with numerology, like answering questions.
I definitely realize that. Like, you could just, like, where do you stop at?
Well, because people in India know what questions to ask you. People that I've read for that live in India, my clients that live over there, ask me way different questions than people in the West. People in the West are just getting introduced to it in some cases. People in the East have been around it. They were raised around it and they use it. So people in the West are like, oh man, I got lucky numbers. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got lucky days. People in India are like, hey man, what day do I need to sign this contract? Or what day do I need to, what's my lucky number? Oh, well, okay, 6, 15, this, 24. He's like, no. What's my lucky number? I know I got lucky numbers, but which one is the most lucky? Like, they ask you very specific questions. Hey, what college should I go to?
Oh wow!
And yep. Can you answer?
So we're in the West. So we're in the West.
No,
as they have little to no clue. Over there, they're like, look, I know this.
Yeah,
but I need help with my life path.
Absolutely, dude. Look, I had a guy who didn't know this, but OJ introduced me to this kid who's going to Delta. And the kid wanted to know, hey man, what classes should I take? He didn't know nothing about numerology. All he knows is that I know how to give some decent advice on some things.
Right.
So, call him up, talk to him, and I find out, oh, he's got a 35 in one of his places, in what's called the soul urge part of his name. That's your heart's desire. Specifically speaking, the number 35 is an athletic number. It's an athletic vibration. Why? Because 3 is expression. 3 is also, it's expression. 5 is physical motion. So physical motion, the body expressing itself physically. Mm-hmm. In many cases through sports. So I'm like, it's the athletic number. That's one of the things we call it. So I'm like, I see it in his soul urge, and I'm like, that tells me right away, hey man, you love sports. He's like, oh my gosh, how'd you know that? Like, that's my outlet. That's how I do. Like, I'm like, you're really athletic too. And he's like,
okay.
Yeah. And so he's like, I'm choosing between this and this, and what he was like, I want to know if I should continue taking law or should I go into kinesiology, and he's like, well, look, man, you're probably gonna get more of a joy out of kinesiology, and working with athletes. He's like, yeah, that's so right, because I'm coaching right now. I coach kids.
Oh wow.
And he's like, that will work perfectly with what I already do. And see, it's just like all this stuff people don't even realize that you can answer. You can ask, what's a good date to get married, all this type of stuff.
Well, that's good stuff. And that was our segment for the numerology numbers. That was Darius for you guys, man. He helped us out, taught us a lot. And yeah, man, the stuff is deep, dude. Congratulations on everything you accomplished and everything you're going to accomplish in the future. We'll read numbers, and we are going to go on a quick break. So that was us with our number reading segment. See y'all when we get back. Peace.
Peace.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him going on to fascinate millions with